What's up YouTubers, it's time for another episode analyze and review. And today guys, we're going to be looking at episode 11 of Yu-Gi-Oh! VRAINS. And honestly guys, I may as well say this. When I first saw the episode, I thought I wasn't watching Yu-Gi-Oh! VRAINS. Because it's about flipping time! No more previously on Yu-Gi-Oh! VRAINS. At the beginning of every episode, it was one continuation. Oh, I'll tell you, as soon as I saw I in that ocean, I instantly was happy. And just to make sure, I quickly rewinded to the end of the opening just to make sure that it didn't sneak it in. But I was just so happy. I'm pretty sure everyone else was happy. We don't have to constantly keep hearing Yusaku say that same line over and over and over again. It was just so... I'm just so happy. But anyway, yeah. For episode 11 guys, this episode was pretty amazing really. Especially since our main protagonist, Player Maker, was extremely backed into a corner. With the power of his two Cyberse monsters, Decode and Encoder Talker, taken away from him, unable to do anything, what was there for Yusaku to do? It basically seemed like there was nothing he could have done, especially since it was Revolver's turn. And Revolver started his turn off by unleashing a major bombshell right into the audience's ears. We basically got a huge lesson on what the Ignis is. We now know what I's characters are. We now know that they're actually a program, which we kind of guessed since they were all in the internet. But these special AIs were also equipped with free will, artificial intelligence, the ability to think for themselves, which of course no one could have expected really. It's true we kind of guessed that Ignis has free will because we saw I literally contact Blue Angel during when Blue Angel was not infected by the virus. We saw him literally talk to Player Maker and be amazed with the field and literally criticizing Yusaku's way and a whole lot of other things really. So that was kind of show off, but that was kind of obvious. But for the people of VRAINS, it's a huge shock really, because they're used to having AI characters around them. They never expected them to have artificial intelligence. Well, that's what AI stands for. They didn't imagine they have free will. That was a huge thing really, because for them AIs are assistants that help them with everyday lives. I'm pretty sure if we had AIs who helped us every now and again, and we saw an AI that literally had free will, we all would be shocked and wouldn't believe it really. But we're not to know that yet, because at the moment we're, as for us the human race, we're busy trying to figure out robots and create robots, and we were nearly there. Especially with the documentary I saw last night. But anyway, let's get on with the duel. As we also while Revolver said this, I'm pretty sure a lot of people would have missed this, but I instantly got hooked in this. Ignis created Cyberse, which was surprising really. So maybe they got more than just free will. Probably from that free will, Ignis has evolved into more complex creatures. They probably evolved into probably beyond us humans really, or similar really, with intelligence wise and within living way, which would probably be pretty cool really. It's like living side by side other creatures really. But Revolver doesn't see it that way, as Revolver said within the episode that his mission is to eliminate the Ignis because they are trying to control the network. Seriously? So does this mean that we've got a hidden enemy that's using the Ignises, or the Ignis is really enemy and I never knew from the get-go? Or is Revolver just acting on instinct because he's afraid of what's going on? There's a bigger story here. We need to know Revolver's backstory. Konami, get on to Revolver's backstory. Give us an episode on his backstory. I'm pretty sure we all need that to connect the dots. But first, let's finish off this duel with Player Maker. Alright, I'm pretty sure we can wait about like 10 episodes or so for Revolver's backstory, or maybe a bit less. But yeah, guys, as soon as it was Revolver's turn, he introduced his other Link 4 monster, his main ace monster, his boss monster, which was known as I'm gonna butcher this name, I'm so sorry. Borland Dragon. Barreled Dragon, I'm guessing, because his neck does look like it's a barrel of a gun. And this monster is pretty powerful. 3,000 attack points like Triponic Bomber Dragon. The ability to make any monster lose 500 attack and defense. No effects can affect it while it's using that effect. Plus, if it destroys a monster and sends it to the graveyard, you gain control of that monster. Pretty powerful, if I do say so myself. I wouldn't mind using it. And to restrain it, you basically have to use 3 effect monsters. So you can't use 2 Link monsters and combine them together, you have to use 3. Which is pretty awesome, really. And don't forget, guys, thanks to Revolver's Fire Prison Field spell, Player Maker's lost the ability to use his 2 Cyberse monsters, Encoder and Decoder. So that's gonna be a pretty difficult situation. Especially since you can't target the attack. Revolver did an Earthbound Immortal Weakness, as it did in 5Ds, which was do the only attackable option, Player Maker directly. Which I'm pretty sure we can't do! Seriously, they did that within 5Ds and I'm still triggered about it to this day. You can't target the Earthbound Immortals, but you can attack the person directly. However, in real life, we can't attack the people directly! Seriously! Seriously, use some real world attributes when it comes to something like this. You don't see people in real life attacking people directly when they can't hit the monster. Seriously, either give us that rule or take it away from the anime. I was seriously annoyed when I saw that. What the hell? Don't do that. Don't. You're just teaching people, if they learn off the anime, what not to do. I couldn't be any more triggered. Hopefully Player Maker gives this cheater the butt kicking he deserves. Which, I'm happy to say, Player Maker gave us a huge turnaround when it was his turn. By tapping into his power to listen to Cyberse, which we've learned he gained when he was a little kid. He always had this power, which also gives us a little bit of backstory to him, but I want to know how he got this power. Is he a Ignis who came into the real world somehow and that's why he has this power? But then again, that option is not true either, guys. Because if he was an Ignis, he would have been affected by the Fire Prison, which targets all Cyberse. And Ignis is probably part Cyberse since they created it. Or the only reason why I was affected because he has a piece of Cyberse within him, as we saw during the first episode. There's so many options to why Player Maker could be this. There's no telling what could be the result. Maybe he's fused with something. Get some fusion action. But yeah, guys, with the power to listen to Cyberse, he realizes they're not out of options and there's a way to fight back. Exploiting the one weakness of the Fire Prison, which I'm pretty sure none of us saw coming, not even me. By by using the power of his two coders together, the encoder and decoder talker, he combines the two link 3s to become the link 4 firewall dragon. Which gives us, actually guys, a new rule with link monsters, which I'm pretty sure we all stumbled upon when we started using them within Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro Dawn of a New Era. Even I accidentally to it, but I never thought they would make that main thing. I thought it was just like a problem with the coding that people took advantage of. It turns out if you do combine the two link monsters, you can go up to the total link markers. Since he used both decoder and encoder, he could have gone up to a link 6, but he used it to call upon the link 4 firewall dragon, which we were probably all fanboying and fangirling about. I was jumping up and down in my chair. Could not believe Firewall Dragon's appearance. It was just so beautiful. And because the Fire Prison lost the two monsters it targeted or affected with its last effect, it got destroyed. So there we go, that card's now fully balanced, and we now know it can only affect certain monsters at a time, so that's why he targeted it with only those two instead of just like on the first turn. So at least now I'm happy that Fire Prison was balanced, and because of the destruction I returned. But still, that card is just way too I really hope Fire Prison will come in real life. I really hope. But anyway, on to the duel. Now that I's back, Player Megan could go at full power again now that he knows his comrades in safe hands. Even though it was still being snarky to I, basically saying, "Oh, you're back to me, my captive now." Seriously, Player Maker, just be nice now that you know he's got free will. But be nice to him now that you know that he has actual intelligence. I swear, it's gonna be a long time until we see Player Maker have a nice side, isn't it? But on with the duel, guys. Now that with Firewall Dragon and its power, we've all basically looked up the card by now, haven't we? We learned that Firewall Dragon actually has two forms. One when he's not attacking and one where he is attacking. To be honest guys, I saw that art a long time ago when I looked at Firewall Dragon, and I thought it was a joke really. I thought someone was just giving Firewall Dragon a new look. Now I can say I'm happy really, because both those forms looked awesome. He's got a red form when he's attacking and blue form when he's on standby. It's like charging. And then red when he's unleashing all that power. That is just beautiful really. I'm loving it. I'm truly loving it, guys. But I bet it's bad news for Revolver. I mean, he was probably so intimidated by Firewall Dragon, he tried to end it as soon as possible. By using the power of his Barrel Load Dragon to steal away Firewall Dragon and trying to end it right there and then, it left an opening for Playmaker to use his Psynet Refresh, which thanks to that trap card, when a Cyberse monster attacks, it destroys all monsters within the main monster zone. Sadly, it did not destroy Barrel Dragon because it's in the extra monster zone, but luckily for Player Maker, Barrel Dragon attacked to kill the Firewall Dragon. But then during the end phase, he not only got back Firewall Dragon thanks to Cyanet's Refresh other effect, he also used the power of Recode Alive to banish Decoder Talker to bring back Encoder Talker. So, thanks to Revolve's little blunder, now he has two monsters to kick his butt. And with the power of those two monsters, anything can happen. Next time we could have Firewall Dragon's effect bouncing back the Barrel Load Dragon, and then we get an onslaught from Decode and Encode. From not Decode, that's banished now. Encode and Firewall Dragon. From this duel can go any way, because from the looks of the previews, this duel can go on for quite a while, probably half the episode left. But I really can't wait to see the climax of this duel. This duel's taking up 2.5 episodes, or maybe 3 episodes total. This duel has been getting really intense. It's really worth watching all episodes together, guys. We've got one episode left of this awesome duel, and hopefully it goes to Playmaker's victory. Or maybe Revolver gives the victory. Because Revolver does seem like a very smart person, really. Or character, I should say. We all know in the end Blue Angel will return, and hopefully for the best. Who knows, maybe while she's asleep she put the points together, or Playmaker slips up and reveals that he is Yusaku to her. And then they can be friends and fight off Ignis or the Knights of Howl together. Maybe that's how Yusaku will get his actual friend from school! Who knows? But hopefully, guys, the next lot of VRAINS episodes will really start to pick up. As much as they're picking up now, I'm really looking more forward to the developments of the character. We've got Yusaku fighting off the Knights of Howl. It would be nice to see him do like a little side adventure at least, just to like get some development between him and Blue Angel, or maybe them training together, really, instead of Blue Angel trying to show up or get controlled. Just something to help the characters get more development. As much as we love in Playmaker, we probably want some more action from the other characters. Anyway, guys, that's it for this analyze and review. I'm gonna leave it at there with an interesting subject, get some more insight to the other characters. So yeah, guys, I'm going to rate this one 5 cards out of 5 cards again, just for the intenseness of that duel, the fact we got Firewall Dragon making an appearance, and thirdly, yes, I'm doing Yusaku's 3 things thing. we got some huge insight into the Ignis's characters and into Revolver's mission itself. There is so much going on, guys. I'm literally having difficulty to keep track. I have to go back on my own videos just to keep track of what's going on. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna go back on Dawn of New Era and keep on training with Link summonings. I've even got my own Link deck together, but of course, as I'm still on the lookout for the starter deck, I've got one in the post, so hopefully in my next Yu-Gi-Oh video I will open it up. So until next time, guys, this is me signing out.